Create additional mana to summon massive monsters. I like massive monsters. Let's take a look at it here. No, I don't want to get it. Get out of here with that. Jeez Louise, come on. Hello and welcome. Dirty William here, back with another episode of Magic: The Gathering Arena. As you can see here, I have cast 20 white or blue spells, cast 30 white or blue spells, cast 20 white or black spells, and then it says play a game to complete this quest and get a deck. I'm assuming you get a deck. I don't know. So, this is what I did. I made a crappy blue-white deck to get some blue and white spells down. Gearsmith Prodigy. Gets +1/+0 as long as you control an artifact. And I have a few artifacts in here, but not a... It's like a 1/2 for 1 drop, which is not bad. Daybreak Chaplain. 2 mana cost for a 1/3 lifelink. Swift Claw, 3/1 for 2, basically. 2/2 Flyer for 2. Disperse, return target 9/9 permanent to its owner's hand. Diamond Mare, 2 cost for a 1/3 whenever it comes into play, or enters the battlefield. Sorry, old school. Pick a color. Whenever I cast a spell of that color, I gain 1 life, so help out a little bit. Field Creeper, it's a 2/1 for 2, and I can cast it on turn 2, which is really, really nice. Turn 3, I can throw down a 3/2 body for 3. Luminous Bonds, a little bit of removal. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Aven Windmage, 3 mana for a 2/2 flyer, which is not bad, but whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets a +1/+1 to end of turn. Now... it doesn't have very much synergy. It has some synergy with the Disperse, but it doesn't have very much synergy with the other stuff I have in here. Whatever the Luminous Bonds, because it's an enchantment. So kind of disappointing. Aviation Pioneer, a 1/2 for 3 whenever it comes into play, or sorry, enters the battlefield. I get a 1/1 Thopter token. I only had 1 divination, so I threw that in. Psy Master Thopterist, 1/4 for 3, which is not bad. It's a got a big butt on it. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token. Not horrible. Tempest Djinn. This can come down technically on turn 3 as a 3/4 if I have all islands, which probably won't. Leonin War Leader. Gives me more bodies on the table. Sarah Angel is a 4/4 flying with vigilance for 5 mana. Air Elemental. Just a 4/4 flyer, and then plains and islands, and then these Azorius Guild Gates enters the battlefield tapped, and also that enters the battlefield tapped. So these things I'll have to play around with, I think, but I'm just trying to play cards, get cards on the table, so that I can just cast spells, basically, so that I can kind of unlock these things. So I need like 11 more spells here, I need 21 more spells there, I need 20 more white, just plain white spells there, so on and so forth. So let's play a game. Nope, we're going to change that to this janky deck. Boop. See how this goes. And honestly, I have not played for a few days, and one of the things I've been reading up a little bit on this game, and they said just play games. You'll eventually, like if you play like basically 4 games a day, then you'll be able to win some cards, win some packs, you know, get some gold 4 packs, that kind of thing. So there we go, got a player, goody goody. Crimson Cowl as Liliana, and I'm just a big hunk of metal. Let's see, do I want to mulligan this or keep? I have 3-drop, a 1-drop, so I could cast this on turn 1, block a little 1/1 if I have to. Turn 3 I can cast this, so that gets a +1/+0. And then I have a big flying beater I can drop, and then I can do this as a turn 3 as well. So nothing on turn 2, so my curves kind of mess up, but I really hate to kind of throw that away. I will have to get, if I'm going to play this Air Elemental, I'm going to have to get... another island, obviously, or another blue source. Scry, 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay, they must have mulliganed. Yep, they only have 6 cards in hand. Boop. Playing a forest. Got another Gearsmith Prodigy. We'll go ahead and lay that down. They're probably thinking I'm on artifacts, which I'm not. Like a mono blue artifacts or a blue-white artifact deck or something like that. Let's see, they are on green and black. 2/2 with vigilance, that's pretty savage. Kind of negates my little guy here. We'll say no attack. We will play, what, an island, maybe? Or another Gearsmith. Maybe another Gearsmith? How about we go ahead and play another island and play another Gearsmith? Why not? This is not too bad. 2/2 with Vigilance for 2 mana. Pretty decent. So, like, green beaters and some black for removal is a fairly decent strategy. A little rock type of a thing. Let's see. Enters the battlefield tapped. 2/2 for 1. That's not bad. Ew. Heard the flies. It's pretty cool. Oh, good. I got a guild gate. So, but for my turn 3, I'm going to have to lay down this. I think. Actually, no. Let's get out of that. I don't want to concede. Yeah, get me back in the game. Whenever it enters the battlefield, I'm going to get a Thopter guy. So these guys become 2/2s. So if I attack with everything, I'd be attacking with, let's see, one of the guys would die. Yeah, let's say all attack. Let's see, next turn play a Plains or a Guild Gate. I guess I can do a Guild Gate and then the Plains, and then I can whip out the Air Elemental, which will probably die to removal. And I honestly don't know what sweepers are in this game. Something Wrath, not Wrath of God, some kind of, I forget what it's called, but yeah, that can wipe out my board, wipe out everything, to be honest. Okay. So you can see them hovering over those things and trying to calculate, you know, what am I going to do and stuff like that. I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, you might as well attack with both, because I'm not going to block either one. Okay, I got the 3/1, so that's nice. So let's go ahead and play, actually let's, if I attack into both of these guys, or into this guy, he's going to eat one of my guys. But it doesn't really matter, so we'll just go to next. We will attack with everything, even though it's only like 2 damage getting through. I probably should have just held him back, but yeah. So now we will play the Guild Gate and Line Breaker. Now it's only a 3/2, it's not a 3/3. So since it's a 3/2, that will get eaten up if I decide to block that Greenwood Sentinel. But I think he probably has removal. Him or her has some removal in hand. Doomed Dissenter is a good card. Whenever it dies, you get a skeleton token. Yeah, it sounds like he's baiting me into a trap, like we're going to be trading or something like that, but he might have some kind of giant growth. And I'm not sure if they have something in this set like that or not. So do I take the 2 damage? There's a reason why he's attacking with only one guy. He might have something with like trample or something on it. If that's the case, I lose my guy. I'm going to say no blocks. Okay. Okay, got my other island. Let's see. Proper play here is probably just to hang back with everything and just drop my Air Elemental. It's probably going to die to removal for sure. No attacks. We'll just block for now. I wanted to get some of the things where I can lock some creatures down, or the Dissipate to return it to their hand or something like that. Open the Graves. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So if he sacrifices that thing, he gets 2 2/2 zombies, which is pretty neat. Okay, so he is attacking me with both, so do I go ahead and block with this? I would think that if he had removal, he would, but maybe there's some kind of pump spell? I don't really know. I don't really know. He's going to get a 2/2 if I block, but do I go ahead and take the damage? We'll just say no blocks. Okay, I got one of those things. Alright, so we'll go to next. Do I attack with everything? If I do, then my Air Elemental gets through for 4. He's down to 10. On the backswing, I take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm down to 2. So that's not too cool. Of course, there's going to be some blocking involved. He'll probably block with the 2/2s, block my 2 Gearsmith Prodigies if I attacked with those. And then if I attacked with the Loxodon Line Breaker, we'll attack with those guys. And I'll leave the other guys back just to block. I also have a land drop, a land I can play this turn. Yeah, so he's going to get 2 2/2 zombies. Oh, I thought he got 2 2/2 zombies. Weird. Okay, do that, and we'll play the Swiftclaw as just another blocker, basically. I don't even know how many spells I even played. 2, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm getting up there. Okay, so I could double block the Gearsmith Prodigy. I could double block that guy. I could block that guy, and they would trade, and I would have just a 4/4, and he would have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He'd like have 12 damage coming at me the next turn. So let's just take the 4, I guess. Now, should we attack with our 4/4 flyer? If I leave it behind, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 dudes on the table. I can only block 5 of those, and then he's probably going to get a bunch of 2/2s. So I'm in the position right now where let's just attack with this, I guess. I'm just trying to fly over in the air. That's about my only strategy, is to have these guys on the ground to block whatever's coming at me, but it's still 2 turns. I don't think I'm going to last 2 turns. Oh, Gravedigger. Nice card. Gets a creature back. Looks like the only one he's got. Is that the only one he's got? I thought he had a... Oh, no, he played the Thallid card or whatever it was. Oh, Rabbit Bite, rather. I thought it was a Thallid card to get this. So it's a green-black kind of tokenish deck, basically. I don't think I'm going to last 2 turns, though. I've got to hit him twice. That means I need to draw... This next turn, I need to draw some kind of removal or some kind of lockdown thing. Okay, so he is going to hit me for 3, and I'm down to 3. I'm not going to make it 2 turns. I'm going to say no blocks. Oh, man, that's lame. Yeah, I'm going to have to concede, unfortunately. Why can't I... There we go. Can you talk? Can you... Fuck. Good game. Concede. Man. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna... That's a bunch of dudes. Man, drew a land for that last one. That kind of sucks. That's what happens, though. Hey! Primal Fury. Red and green deck. Create additional mana to summon massive monsters. I like massive monsters. Let's take a look at it here. No, I don't want to... Get out of here with that. Jeez Louise, come on. Let's go to Dex and take a look at that real quick, like. See what the curve is like. Shock, Llanowar Elves, Lightning Stripe, Raptor, Hatchling, Druid of the Cow, Frenzied Raptor. All very good costed stuff, looks like. Colossal Majesty. Elvish Rejuvenator. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library and put a land card from among them in the battlefield tapped. Draconic Disciple. Needletooth Raptor. You guys will have to look this deck up online or something, because... Ooh, Banefire. I didn't realize that was in the core set. That's neat. Oh, I want to get a Rootbound Crag. Cool. So I actually have some more red cards. I could go back and throw my Shocks and Lightning Strikes in that red-white weenie deck if I wanted to. This is what I like about playing Magic, is you get cards and you immediately... When you know you're hooked, you look at those cards and you say, oh man, that would go great with this. Whenever you start doing that, whenever you start saying... This has really good synergy with this. This would go well with this. It's like a big puzzle, and you're putting it together. And when those pieces fit, you're like, oh, this is awesome. That's why I really like Magic the Gathering, because of that reason. Because you take a look at, like, one of these cards, for example, just Shock. It deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, no big deal. That's a removal. That is a removal spell to get rid of small, like, 2/2 creatures. Or to get a little bit of extra damage, just the last 2 points, all mana, drew a shock, right to the face, bam, right? I mean, it's pretty awesome. So that's cool. Okay. Anyway, take a look online. I'll try to put the link down in the description of this, so you can take a gander at it. I'm assuming it has a bit of ramp in it, because it's got some pretty high casting cost things in here, plus an X spell, which more mana you got, the more damage you can do with it. So anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Until next time, this is Dirty William doing the dirty work.